looking for a reason, driven by the heart.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to an outdoor clean with me video. We're going to be cleaning the patio, doing some yard work, and I hope to give you some good cleaning motivation to get outside and get ready for summer. If you're new here, my name is Kristin. I make a ton of homemaking videos here on my channel. I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's jump into today's video. All right, so I've got my coffee ready to go, take outside. I drink hot coffee even when it's 100 degrees outside. So I'm gonna head to my patio, get started on my ceiling fan that's pretty much covered in spider webs, and then I'm going to get started on cleaning the patio before moving outside.
Going out to forget how he did me wrong. Triple crowns packed, but I'm alright. Gonna let myself let go. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a woman. Didn't fit into his mold, but I don't need his approval, so he can't mind his own. I'm blessed like that, 'cause I feel good in my skin. I don't need a man to tell me I'm it. Thank God that it's over, 'cause all I need to be is my kind of a woman. My kind of a woman. Friday night, center of the crowd, I'm forgetting how he did me wrong.
I was actually very surprised that these sliding glass doors were not dirtier. I live here in Florida, so we don't really experience the seasons, but I remember my house that I had in New York. After winter, you would go to clean the outside of the windows and they would just be caked on and filthy from winter and all of the pollen. But our windows definitely do not get that dirty here. So anyway, the next thing I'm going to do is repot this plant. It's looking very sad. It needs to be in a way deeper, bigger pot, even than the one I'm going to put it in today, because the roots are halfway up it, but I'm going to do my best to trim it a little bit, give it a little dirt, give it some love, and eventually find it a new home. I heard something a while back that stuck with me, and it was something like every single thing that you bring into your home or your life will require maintenance. Every single thing. And it's kind of funny because when you really think about it, everything that you buy, you have to maintain it until the day that you get rid of it. So you can never just, buy a plant. Obviously, your plant is going to need to be cared for, or even toys for your kids. They will constantly need to be picked up or organized. Clothes that you buy obviously need to be washed and folded. If you buy a book to read, someday that book will collect dust and need to be dusted. So even the things that you buy just to put on a shelf, they will collect dust and need to be moved around and dusted and taken care of. They will have to be maintained in some way until the day you get rid of them. But anyway, I thought it was something to just have in your mind before you buy things, to have a little bit more of a minimalist approach, I guess. I think a lot of us millennials, especially, we're realizing that more is not better. Sometimes when you have less, it's really good for your mental health, mental clarity. And so that's something I want to work on this summer, is really decluttering my house, getting down to like the bare bones of things of what I actually need and want. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of all of my kids' toys, but I have some organizing and decluttering projects coming up, and I just wanted to put that out there. Think about that the next time you go shopping. Every single thing that you buy or bring into your life will require maintenance until the day you get rid of it.
Hey you, I know this is the right way. You move me in the right way, and I'll be running,
right, guys, I hope you're getting some cleaning motivation in today's video. If you've got that patio, porch, or balcony that you've been putting off getting nice and clean for the summer, get outside, get some fresh air, clean off that pollen and dust so that you have a nice space to hang out outside. Sometimes that's all it takes to revamp your space. Even this patio, we were eating out here a lot, and then it just felt kind of dingy at some point, and so we haven't been eating out here as much as I would like to. Another reason is that it's been very hot here in Florida, but this goes for any space in your house or home. Once you take the time to declutter and clean, you will enjoy hanging out in that space so much more. And I really truly believe keeping things clean and organized in your environment is just an amazing thing you can do for your mental health. So get out your to-do list, write something down that you want to clean this week, make a cleaning to-do list and some cleaning goals. It'll make you feel so much better.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say. I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything now, God. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. Are the visions that I've seen and I've had.
I'm going to go ahead and pick some flowers from my rose bush out here to put in a vase for the patio. And then I'm going to trim down a lot of the stuff that I have growing out here. It's totally out of control. We hit our rainy, hot season here in Florida a few weeks ago, and everything has been going wild.
Honey, put your phone down. I know you've been hurting. This spiral's a lonely road. Take my hand and listen. Maybe one day you'll cross paths and you both got new perfumes. And the life you used to live left within that old apartment. Maybe nothing's said and done, and your chest is set on fire. But I promise you, there's nothing but a cold-hearted liar. Cold-hearted liar.
All right, so the patio is nice and clean, ready to have dinner here tonight. I love fresh citronella candles. Love the smell. Reminds me of childhood. We've got some fresh roses. I have to keep these out here because little tiny spiders hide in here. I've learned that the hard way. They get in the house. But everything's looking good. Plants are watered. Let's move on to the next thing.
And we're all runners, and we race against time. And we're all runners, we were born to chase the tide. No matter where we are, no matter what we face, we're forever on our way. 'Cause we're runners, yeah, we're runners, and so we go. I've been everywhere, I've seen so many things. I've loved and I have lost, I felt the fire sting.
Okay, so I definitely needed to spray down this table and chairs for the seating area that we have here. We have a lot of spiders here where I live, so they like to nest under things, so it's good to just spray everything off and wipe everything down. And next I'm going to hand pull the weeds out of this little rock area here. I take a lot of pride that we don't spray any weed killer around our yard. And yes, our yard is not nearly as manicured and nice looking as a lot of the yards in our neighborhood. But it means a lot to me to not spray chemicals where my kids play. Although we do spray for anthills because we have fire ants here in Florida. Both of my kids have been stung a couple of times, once here in our yard and also at the park. So we do spray for those when we see them. And then we just manually take care of spiders really at this point. You can just wipe all around the house. They nest everywhere. But anyway, living in Florida, the majority of people have a pest service come and spray and a lawn service come and spray a lot of chemicals. And believe me, I'm tempted to do it sometimes to kill the weeds and help the yard grow faster and get rid of all the bugs. But I don't mind hand pulling weeds once a week. I just come out, I do my best to keep up with them. And I always have in mind when I'm doing it, that Blue Zone show. Did you guys see that show on Netflix where it's like the people who live to be 100 in the blue zones? One of the things that they do is they like garden and they pull their own weeds and drink wine. So that's what I always have in mind when I'm pulling the weeds. I'm like, oh, I'm just like the people in the blue zones. But anyway, next I'm going to clean up around the shrubs. We're really hoping that these start to look better soon. We planted these when we were kind of like in our drought season here a couple of months ago, and they did not do very well. There's a lot of green on them, but there's a lot of brown. So I'm just going to hope that if I keep watering them, they will eventually look a lot better. Leave me any tips down below if you guys know what I should do with these shrubs. But anyway, after that, I'm going to head over to my little garden bed. I had to pull a lot of the plants out of there because we had these huge green caterpillars that ended up feasting on some of the flowers. Yeah, maybe if I had pest control, I wouldn't have that problem. But anyway, we had to pull some of the things out. So I'm going to plant some sunflower seeds in here today. I had a lot of sunflowers last year. They do really well here. And so I'll just plant the seeds in here, and then I'll probably just maintain this garden bed until closer to fall time, and then see what I need to pull out and, add some new things in there. But, because Florida gardening season is a little bit different. But anyway, my herbs are doing really well, especially that rosemary bush. It's like taking over the whole garden. But I'm loving having fresh herbs for cooking this year.
The dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. With eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I want to be.
Okay, so I am just hacking into this thing here. When these flowers bloom, they're really beautiful, really pretty pink flowers. But it's definitely meant to be planted in front of some sort of climbing lattice or, something, a wall to climb up. So I really just need to trim it down. I will show you guys here in a minute. The thorns on this thing are like 1 inch long and it's sticking out into the yard. And so I don't want my kids to get cut or have their legs get scraped. So it just needs to be cut down a bit. And then after that, I'm going to do some weeding here in the rocks, get this all trimmed down, and then take care of the yard. I don't think you can tell, but it's like 98 degrees and humid while I'm doing all of this. So if I look like I'm about to have heat stroke, it's because I'm about to. It's so hot in Florida.
It's been a long, hard season. I'm feeling weary to my bones. I guess that's my reason. I've packed my bags and now I'm gone. Somewhere between the sun and the deep blue sea. That's where you find me.
All right, guys, so it's time to mow the lawn. I actually love mowing the lawn. It's like one of my favorite things to do because it's so satisfying. I even used to mow the lawn when I was a teenager, but we had a riding lawnmower and I would wear my bathing suit and get a tan. But anyway, when I was editing this, all I could think of is I look like Forrest Gump when he was mowing the lawn, but I think he had a riding mower too. Anyway, it's a beautiful evening, and after I'm finished here, I'm going to take a shower, come back out here to sit and relax after all of this work. I hope you guys got some good cleaning motivation to get outside and get some things done today.
Keep up, you fall behind. You lost your aim, can't clear your mind. Like a fire burning while a freight train you can't stop. Like a nightmare, but this time you don't wanna wake up. It pulls you in, it takes over. You just can't let go of the worst, best thing that's ever happened to you.
I see the light shining on the stage. This is what I imagine every day.